Ow!
Only a few short years ago, Baymax waddled his way into our hearts,
Have a lollipop.
making Big Hero 6 an instant classic for animation geeks around the world. No wonder everyone's been begging for a sequel. I'm Maggie at Frederator, and we're asking, do you think you know everything there is to know about Baymax, Hiro, and the rest of the gang? Well, think again. There's so much more to this beloved film than meets the robotic eye. So get ready, because Cartoon Hangover is counting down the 107 facts that you should know about Big Hero 6. Let's get started. Number 1. Big Hero 6 is based off a 1998 Marvel comic book series of the same name, though the movie is a bit different than the original source material. Number 2. One of the biggest changes from the comic to the silver screen is everyone's favorite healthcare companion, Baymax. In the comics, Baymax is a robotic monster capable of turning into a dragon, so he's a bit less Stay Puft Pillsbury Doughboy and more Godzilla Hulk-like. Number 3. Big Hero 6 was the first Marvel property to get adapted by Disney feature animation. Number 4. While Big Hero 6 is owned by Marvel, director Don Hall confirmed it's not part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Number 5. Big Hero 6 may not exist in the Marvel Universe, but we do get a cameo. In the robotics lab, you can catch a glimpse of a student who bears a striking resemblance to Tony Stark. He's even working on an arc reactor and rocket boots for his cat, just like the Tony Stark we all know and love. Number 6. As one of Marvel's more obscure properties, the Big Hero 6 team has only starred in 8 comics. Their 3-issue origin in 1998, and then a 5-issue reboot in 2008. Number 7. 2 of the 6 big heroes didn't exist in the comics until 2008. The 2008 revival introduced the world to Wasabi, No Ginger, and Fredzilla. Number 8. Disney modified some of the heroes in order to make the team more scientifically based. For example, Honey Lemon's original wormhole-inducing purse was modified to be based on the periodic table of elements, and Fredzilla's original ability to transform into a kaiju was changed to a souped-up mascot costume.
That's not science.
Number 9. Big Hero 6 is Disney's 54th animated film and their first superhero movie. Number 10. No, Big Hero 6 isn't a Pixar film, but it still manages to keep the Pixar tradition and pay homage to Classroom A113 from CalArts. Number 11. Don Hall and Chris Williams co-directed the movie together. Hall previously wrote and directed Disney's 2011 Winnie the Pooh film, while Williams wrote the screenplay and directed Disney's Bolt. And when you think about it, if you take Bolt's superpower and mix them with Winnie the Pooh's soft and huggable body, you basically get Baymax. Number 12. The city of San Fransokyo is huge, which makes sense when you consider it's a mashup of 2 major cities. It has 23 districts, 82,000 buildings, and 400,000 trees. Number 13. The idea behind the San Fransokyo Institute of Technology's design was that it started in the early 20th century and was a combination of Stanford-esque mission revival and Japanese architectural styles. Number 14. As we know, Big Hero 6 was a bit of an obscure Marvel comic, and the movie isn't afraid to drop Easter eggs referencing some of Marvel's other lesser-known characters. For instance, in Fred's room, we can see the costumes of Amphibian, Sleepwalker, Orca, and Black Talon. Number 15. Big Hero 6 is Disney's 3rd highest-grossing movie of all time, behind Frozen and The Lion King. Number 16. For the record, San Fransokyo is bigger than the worlds of Tangled, Wreck-It Ralph, and Frozen combined. Number 17. Because the city is larger, it took up a lot more time to render out the animation. Tangled took 1.5 million core hours to render, while Big Hero 6 took 199 million core hours. Number 18. Baymax's face is based off of Japanese temple balls and a rice cooker. According to his character designer, Shayun Kim, it was the cutest rice cooker Kim has ever seen. Number 19. If that name sounds familiar, it's because Shayun has also designed characters for Wreck-It Ralph, Frozen, Tangled, Paperman, and Feast. Number 20. A city so big has to be full of advertisements, so Disney artists created over 200 signs. Number 21. With plenty of billboards to fill up, Disney decided to advertise some of their own movies, including Wreck-It Ralph. Number 22. There are even more Wreck-It Wreck-It Ralph references throughout the movie. Fred has a full-sized replica of Hiro's duty armor and a statue of Satine. And in Hiro's bedroom, you can spot action figures of a Cyborg, a Hero's Duty soldier, and even Ralph himself. Number 23. Battling Wreck-It Ralph for most Easter eggs is Frozen. In the San Fransokyo harbor, you can catch a glimpse of a boat from the city of Arendelle. There is an Olaf statue within the city, and Prince Hans has 2 appearances. One of the city's most wanted, and the second as a victim of Baymax's rocket fist. Number 24. Among the other most wanted criminals in the city are Disney directors Brian Howard and Nathan Greeno, who co-directed Tangled. Number 25. Howard is also the co-director on Disney's next movie, Zootopia, and Honey Lemon's phone case is likely a nod to the upcoming movie. Number 26. Officer Gerson has 2 photos on his desk, one of Esther, the animal control officer from Bolt, and one of Bolt, the canine wonder. Number 27. The artists and animators were having so much fun putting in Easter eggs that Hall and Williams had to cut them out. Number 28. Name facts. Tadashi means loyal or true in Japanese. Yokai means ghost or phantom. And Gogo's last name, Tamago, means egg. Number 29. To stay true to Gogo Tamago's name, designer Lore Bove wanted her super suit yellow, like an egg yolk. Number 30. Honey Lemon is the only character who pronounces Hiro's name correctly throughout the movie. You must be Hiro! Number 31. There might be a good reason for that. Honey Lemon is Latino and played by Latino actress Genesis Rodriguez. Rodriguez said that the pronunciation of Hiro doesn't really change whether it's done with a Latino accent or a Japanese one. 32. Rodriguez was actually on her high school's robotics team. She was the team's welder, and their first robot was one that spun really fast and sliced enemies in half. Kind of like a real-life Gogo. Number 33. Gogo is Disney Animation's first Korean character. Number 34. While developing Gogo Tamago's look and personality, artists looked at famous cowboy actors John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, and Gary Cooper to study cool, emotionally reserved traits.
Well, do you, punk?
Number 35. Jamie Chung, the voice of Gogo, also plays Disney Princess Mulan on ABC's Once Upon a Time. Number 36. Wasabi's lasers use the same technology of laser-induced breakdown spectroscopy, or LBIS. LBIS is the use of highly focused lasers to analyze any matter. Number 37. The writing on Fred's shirt is kanji for kaiju. If you can read kanji, his shirt would have been a major spoiler. Number 38. Fred's supersuit is based on a wrestling group called Kaiju Big Batal. True to their name, they perform wrestling matches in big rubber kaiju suits. Number 39. Fred was a transfer student to San Fransokyo Institute of Technology. He originally was an English major at SFIT's rival school, San Fransokyo State. Number 40. Both colleges in San Fransokyo may have some super faculty. The dean of San Fransokyo State is R. Richards, while the athletic director of San Fransokyo Institute of Technology is T. Dugan. The names are likely references to Hiro's Mr. Fantastic / Reed Richards and S.H.I.E.L.D. operative Timothy Dum Dum Dugan. Number 41. When we first meet Honey Lemon, she's listening to the song Boca de Boca by Jose Luis Rodriguez, a famous Venezuelan musician. Oh yeah, and he also happens to be the father of Honey Lemon's voice actress, Genesis Rodriguez. Number 42. In one scene, Honey Lemon uses a blue dragon blowtorch, which features a dragon logo on it that was based on the original logo for Dragon Ball Z. Number 43. It's unknown why the change was made, but Aunt Cass was originally going to be Hiro and Tadashi's mom. Number 44. Aunt Cass's Cafe is based on a real location in San Francisco that Disney animators passed one day while doing research for the film. Number 45. In order to fill the massive city of San Fransokyo, Disney animators created a new software called Denizen, which made it simple to design and animate large crowds in realistic-looking ways. Number 46. Denizen allowed filmmakers to continue to shatter their record number of background characters. In Tangled, Disney artists created 80 background characters. Then they jumped up to 185 for Wreck-It Ralph. They created 270 background characters for Frozen, and for Big Hero 6, they made close to 700 unique characters. Number 47. Each of the characters created in Denizen has up to 32 different clothing look combinations, plus 32 different hair and skin tones. That means filmmakers could fill the city with over 686,000 unique characters. Number 48. Walt Disney Animation Studio employees were encouraged to model themselves as part of the 700 background characters characters. Number 49. Don't let the name fool you. Geographically, San Fransokyo is San Francisco. Animators used property data from San Francisco to plot out the city's buildings, streetlights, and trees. Number 50. According to the movie's technical supervisor, if you live in San Francisco, you may not be able to find your house in San Fransokyo, but there will be a building of the same size in that exact spot. Number 51. San Fransokyo was built after the 1906 earthquake in San Francisco. Art director Scott Watanabe said that Japanese immigrants rebuilt the city using techniques that allowed movement and flexibility in a seismic event. Number 53. Nothing is perfectly straight in San Fransokyo. In order to make the world felt like it was actually lived in, the Disney team offset everything just a little bit. Number 53. Yoo-hoo! Co-director Kris Williams is also the voice of Okin from Frozen. Number 54. In the opening bot fight, Hiro battles Mr. Yama, who appropriately has the Japanese symbol for mountain on his back. For those unaware, the Japanese symbol for mountain is Yama. Number 55. At one point, animators considered putting a mouth on Baymax, but the head of animation, Zach Parrish, was decidedly anti-mouth. Number 56. To make sure each character moved in a distinct way, animators came up with a test. They took each character and had them walk into a room and sit down in a chair. It allowed them to express the character's personality without speaking. Number 57. Animators were asked to design the cutest walk possible for Baymax and came up with 3 options: a toddler walk with a full diaper, and a baby penguin walk. Number 58. His walk ended up being based on the full diaper, while his mannerisms are part baby penguin. Number 59. Baymax's structure is based on some real-life robotics currently in development at Carnegie Mellon. While visiting the school, Hall and Williams were shown a demo of medical robot arms with inflatable vinyl around them. Number 60. Carnegie Mellon robotics expert Chris Atkinson is currently in the process of trying to create his own Baymax, though as of now, it's pure nightmare fuel. Number 61. Baymax's demeanor and cuteness is based on another robot in development over at MIT. They even look like they could be distant relatives. Number 62. Baymax stands at 6 feet and 2 inches tall when fully inflated. He would probably do great on a basketball team. Number 63. Because Baymax is a robot, every time he says,
"Hello, I am Baymax,"
it's from the same take. Number 64. The voice of Baymax, Scott Adist, refused to curse in the voice out of respect for Baymax. Number 65. Adsit originally thought that Baymax was so cute he should just be silent. He worried that his voice would ruin the character. Number 66. Adsit had tried out tons of explosion sounds, digital sounds, and robot sounds until the filmmakers finally settled on
"Ba-la-la-la-la."
for the fist bump because it made everyone in the room laugh. Number 67. Baymax automatically activates whenever he hears the word ow and will not deactivate until he hears "I am satisfied with my care." Number 68. To animate Baymax, the team had to disregard the classic 12 principles of animation, which are squash and stretch, anticipation, staging, straight ahead action, and pose to pose, follow through and overlapping action, slow in and slow out, arcs, secondary action, timing, exaggeration, solid drawing, and appeal. Number 69. They called the process of animating Baymax unimitating because his movements were so rigid and sequential. Number 70. In the comics, Baymax was created by Hiro's father, but thanks to a suggestion from Marvel, Disney changed it so that Baymax was created by Tadashi. Number 71. It took Tadashi 84 tries to perfect Baymax. Number 72. Alistair Cray is voiced by Disney alum Alan Tudyk, who previously voiced Duke from Frozen and King Candy from Wreck-It Ralph. Number 73. Alistair's rival, Robert Callahan, is voiced by James Cromwell, a graduate of Carnegie Mellon. Number 74. The last time Tudyk and Cromwell co-starred in a movie together was 2004's I, Robot, which, as you can probably guess, is another movie about robots. Number 75. Paul Briggs, the head of story for Big Hero 6, said one of the biggest challenges was making Hiro likable. Number 76. Hiro graduated high school when he was only 13 years old. Number 77. Just like his character Hiro, actor Ryan Potter loved playing with robotics when he was younger. Number 78. On average, a scene with microbots has around 2 million of the little gadgets on screen. Number 79. The Big Hero 6 animation team had 103 members. To compare, that's 15 more animators than Frozen. Number 80. Each of the characters has a different shape that matches their personality. Wasabi is a rectangle, Honey Lemon is tall, straight line, and Fred is an upside-down triangle. Number 81. Hiro's hair is messy because he is so focused on robotics and science that his hair is an afterthought, kind of like all great geniuses. Number 82. According to Baymax's first scan, Hiro is allergic to peanuts. Number 83. Hiro's hidden superpower is the man of 1,000 nicknames. Throughout the movie, he's called Zero, Little Man, Genius, Bonehead, and Little College Man. Number 84. Hiro's suit is purple because of Baymax. Artist Lorelei Bove tried to give Hiro a blue suit and even a red one, but he ended up blending into Baymax, so she gave him a purple suit to stand out. Number 85. To figure out how to properly light Baymax, artists cut a hole in a beach ball, put a piece of glass in it, blew the beach ball back up, and put a projector behind the beach ball. Number 86. To perfect the team's armor, the art team met with the global design chief for Ford Motors. He inspired the artist to streamline and simplify the armor. Number 87. Are you a fan of Mochi, Hiro and Tadashi's hair baby? Then you can thank story artist Kendall Hoyer. She felt that the brothers needed a pet, so she kept drawing a cat in her storyboards until he ended up in the movie. Number 88. Before she used her electromagnetic discs, Gogo was originally going to have a magnetic harpoon that she shot and attached to cars, allowing her to water ski behind them. Number 89. Wasabi's supersuit is green because, well, you guessed it, it's the color of wasabi. Number 90. Wasabi's name isn't actually Wasabi. It's a nickname the game calls him because he spilled wasabi on his shirt once. Number 91. Wasabi is afraid of heights. Number 92. Hiro and Yokai's micro-robots are based on fire ants. Just like fire ants, the microbots don't just fly around through the air, they attach and lock on to each other to support and build structures. Number 93. Early versions of Yokai had him in a gang with girls on roller skates, bonsai bombers, and a sumo wrestling luchador. Number 94. Yokai wears a kabuki mask. Kabuki is a type of theater play in Japan, known for its dance, elaborate makeup, and stylized drama. Number 95. Stan Lee makes a cameo in almost every Marvel movie, and Big Hero 6 is no exception, where he appears as Fred's dad. Number 96. Not only is Lee Fred's dad, according to the post-credit scene, he is also a superhero himself. Like his son, he wears his underwear multiple times before washing. Number 97. Before he had even finished the story, Don Hall knew that he wanted to have a flying scene in the movie. Number 98. Big Hero 6 was released in America on November 7th, 2014. Number 99. It was the #1 animated movie of 2014, making over $621 million worldwide. The second highest grossing movie was How to Train Your Dragon 2, which came in at a close second. Number 100. Fan theories speculate that Tadashi isn't dead and will be returning as the hero Sunfire in a possible Big Hero 6 sequel. Number 101. Sunfire is a mutant who has solar radiation powers, so it would make sense that Tadashi got powers from the convention fire. Number 102. Though that may be a bit tricky. Sunfire is a member of the original Big Hero 6 crew, but he technically originated as part of the X-Men, which Fox has exclusive rights to. Because, I mean, we all know what happened the last time Fox tried to make a fiery superhero. Number 103. In South Korea, the movie is just called Big Hero. Filmmakers were worried that South Korean parents would think Big Hero 6 was a sequel. Number 104. Despite the success of the movie, Marvel has no plans to revive the Big Hero 6 comic book series. Number 105. Big Hero 6 was theatrically bundled with the Oscar-winning short Feast, which was about the most adorable Boston Terrier and his love for human food. Number 106. Big Hero 6 won the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature and was Walt Disney's Animation's second win, Frozen being the first. Number 107. Walt Disney Animation president Andrew Milstein said that a Big Hero 6 sequel was the creators' call, and they're the ones to decide if they want to do it again. Please want to do it again, guys, please. Thanks so much for watching Cartoon Hangover's 107 Facts You Should Know About Big Hero 6. If you liked this one, perhaps you'd like some of these other shows. And if there's another movie or TV show that we need to cover, let us know in the comments below. Because remember, guys, Frederator loves you.
Greetings, humans. I am the great Papyrus. It would be super, super cool if you could feature this call on your next one. Wowee, that would be amazing. Papyrus, goodbye.